thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
Willis going to look to throw first play. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Let's go.
Willis looks to pass it here. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And down inside the 15 he goes. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
19, 18. Let's go.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Bashal Tootin, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. You look at this Raiders defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. And now Herbert a little unsure of things, so he's going to go ahead and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A passing down here. 5 receivers on the field as they look at a 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That's taken in. Isaiah Bond. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Kappa.
They snap it to Herbert. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on. Set. Cowboy, Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Steady.
Here's Willis. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
21. Lion.
Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to let it go again. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Trey Palmer hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And running with power here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Back to throw, Willis. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. These two teams all tied after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Willis with a quick throw out wide. Touchdown Raiders. Jamar Chase taking it in. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Broncos 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down by
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9.
Go, let's go. Crowd right. Hey, set. 59.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
9 yards to go.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
5-9. 21. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. That one caught. It's Horton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
380. Lion.
Herbert now. Looking left side of him, he's got a man. That's Palmer. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set. Baylor tight. Delta. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ram. Home to trips right. 12. Ready.
Herbert back to the air. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
380.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Set. Hey, count. 380. Let's go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Touchdown Broncos. Torrey Horton, 33 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14.
Joshua Hardy to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Golden now to return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Here we go.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 19 right. Dragon 60. 18.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Now from the gun, here's Willis. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Bashal Tootin. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Set.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Set. 380. Right out. Baylor tight. 12. Crowd right. Go.
Here's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Second down and 8.
Home trips right. 80. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Let's go. Hey.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this into the hands of Sampson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
59. Wide 80.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Well, this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
21. Hey, Ray.
Again, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, Ram. Lion. Baylor Tiger. 5-9. Set.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And that is no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Hey, count, play count. 380. Go. Home the trips right. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That'll be complete to Sampson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's good.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
2nd and 10.
Hey, go line. Set.
Back to throw. Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown! Trey Palmer, his second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? One by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
ready. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Ready.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
60, 60. 19, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Got it.
Willis. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Down the right sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. 64 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Kappa. Hey, Ray. Baylor tight. Set.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He's going to take another shot here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Trey Palmer with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Willis. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27.
Here we go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Back to throw, Willis. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Come on.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
19 tight, 65 cast, 65 cast. 7 Pirates, trap 60, Dragon 60.
3rd and goal, Willis. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Kappa. Let's go. 12. Home to trips right.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And the Raiders have got him. D.J. Johnson, the one who got there for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now 3rd down and very long.
380. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ram. Ready.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
380.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
380. You're out. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right.
They snap it to Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Bashal Tootin, 28 yards. And the Raiders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Broncos 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from you.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Set. 380. You're out. 380. 21. 5-9. 5-9. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Let's go. Let's go. Go.
Here's Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Baylor Tiger. Set.
Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Trey Palmer, 47 yards. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Broncos 35. Joshua Party to kick off.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Willis out of the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a 1st down, but it's a big play to boot.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Here's a quick throw completed by Willis.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Come on, come on. Hey, Smash. Ready, ready?
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Gravity lying.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Ready.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead and pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready? Hey, go lion. Set.
Herbert going to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
Gain of 10 yards.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Now Herbert.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
21.
Herbert to throw.
And that'll be Incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. One last throw here for Herbert. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Las Vegas, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they suffered just their 2nd loss as they dropped to 8-2.